state auditors questioned the 60 million peso payment made by the Department of Tourism or DOT to the media outfit of Ben Tulfo in 2017 because of lack of documents to support the transactions. Based on the 2017 audit report on the government-run People's Television Network released Friday, the Commission on Audit or COA said the payment was for DOT ad placements in the show Kilos Pronto. Hosting the show are brothers Ben and Erwin Tulfo and Alex Santos. The Tulfos are the brothers of Tourism Secretary Juan Dateo. COA says disbursement records in 2017 show 3 checks were issued to the Tulfos Bitag Media Group amounting to about 60 million pesos, but adds there was no proper documentation for the payments. COA says this violates the Government Auditing Code, which lists the required documents for government transactions. COA requested a copy of the MOA from PTV, but the government channel says the agreement was still being reviewed by its legal unit. PTV and the DOT have an existing contract indicating DOT's purchase of a 6-minute segment and a 3-minute spot in Kilos Pronto. COA says there were no provisions for the airtime rates per segment or spot. Follow Rappler.com for continuing updates. President Rodrigo Duterte and his daughter Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte don't see eye to eye on the resumption of negotiations with communist rebels. Sara earlier described the peace talks as counterproductive and plainly useless. The Davao City Mayor says she doesn't see any indication communist rebels are sincere in discussing peace with the government. She says if talks are revived, the New People's Army or NPA would continue to terrorize troops and civilians, citing the Holy Week attacks in Davao City. Duterte adds maybe he and his daughter could hold peace talks first before communist leader Jose Maria Sison. The Philippine government wants to give peace talks with the communists a final chance. This despite Duterte saying he is not keen on lifting the proclamation that declared the Communist Party of the Philippines and its armed wing, the NPA, terrorist organizations. South Korea says the North promises to close its atomic test site in May and invite U.S. weapons experts to the country. U.S. President Donald Trump also expresses optimism about securing a nuclear deal with the North. The reported pledge from North leader Kim Jong-un follows weeks of whirlwind diplomacy that saw the leaders of North and South Korea agree to pursue the complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula during a historic summit Friday. The remarks are likely to be seen as a sweetener ahead of Trump's own planned summit with Kim, which the U.S. leader says would take place in the next 3 or 4 weeks. Trump vows to do the world a big favor by achieving a nuclear deal with North Korea. On Saturday, North Korea described its summit with the South as a historic meeting that paved the way for the start of a new era. The official KCNA news agency carried the text of the leaders' Panmunjom Declaration in full and said the encounter opened the way for national reconciliation and unity, peace and prosperity. In the document, Kim and Moon confirmed the common goal of realizing, through complete denuclearization, a nuclear-free Korean peninsula. But the phrase is a diplomatic euphemism open to interpretation on both sides. Pyongyang has long wanted to see an end to the U.S. military presence and nuclear umbrella over the South. It is the only one of the 2 Koreas to possess nuclear weapons. In the declaration document, the 2 Korean leaders pledged to seek a peace treaty this year to formally declare the Korean War over. But agreeing to a treaty to formally close the conflict will be complicated. Both Seoul and Pyongyang claim sovereignty over the whole Korean peninsula.